Hello and welcome to this video. I'm Brandon and I'm the founder of this channel, and in today's video I want to talk all about just basically a sit down really to kind of discuss how the current coronavirus pandemic has impacted the world of design. So obviously for 2020 has been dominated by many different things. We've had Trump as usual, we've had North Korea as usual, and something not as usual is a global pandemic. We are, well, we were kind of thinking we were getting out of it, but it looks like it's starting to creep up again. So we are basically in the middle of a pandemic. To be honest, I don't think I need to tell you that. I think you know that already. And I'm in the UK, so it's not been that great here. We've been quite high in terms of the rankings. And yeah, it has impacted a lot of things. You know, we've had people losing jobs, unfortunately. We've had people just confused, stuck indoors, remote working, and a lot of life has changed in the last 6 months. When you look at this time last year, the world was a very different place, and we find ourselves in a bit of a strange place at the moment. At the same time as the world is starting to go back to normal, it's not really a normal, it's a new normal. So that begged the question, how has it really changed design? This is my personal feeling, so all of these views are mine. I agree that not everybody will agree with what I'm going to say, but, you know, this is my channel. Basically, let's get to it. So, my opinions are, I think the coronavirus pandemic has made people more creative. You would have thought that it would dumb things down because we're stuck indoors and isolation, and people are kind of stuck inside and have not got much to do, and then the morale is down and everyone says blah. And obviously we all have those days. I have many of those days. But I think when you look at it, a lot of things, or in the creative space, a lot of people have been really inventive and using this lockdown as a chance to create. When you look in the music world, Taylor Swift just dropped an album. It's just smashed records, huge, amazing. I actually did a video the day it came out, and it was recorded in lockdown. Many other artists have recorded stuff in lockdown. Troye Sivan has recorded stuff on lockdown. And something I liked about Troye Sivan's music, he's released some songs, but the main EP is coming later, is that he actually made an open bid, like, if you're a graphic designer, contact me and you'll work on the album. So it's quite mad, and I was like, I really like that. I think it's a new take, you know. There's so many people out there that are stuck at home and love to create and love to build things and design and all that jazz. But then at the same time, they're not being used. They're not being utilised. The craft is just, thanks to this virus. But I find it's become a lot more creative. And in the design world, I think it's the same. It's basically the same. I think people are using this time that would normally not be here. We never, this is hopefully a once-in-a-lifetime thing. We'll never have this time again. And this freedom as well, just having the freedom to do whatever you want, just work on this, work on that, do this, do that. We never had this time. And I think it's made people realise what they can do and their potential and what people can actually get out of this time. No work, no office, no nothing, just at home. Obviously, if you're remote working, you still got work to do, but you're in the comfort of your own home, or you're in the comfort of wherever you want to be, and you can do whatever you want. So I think overall the impact of coronavirus on design has been positive because it's made people experiment, you know, create new things. A lot of like album covers this year have been very basic, so no titles, no major names on the title, like on the artwork, just image, you know, from Chromatica. I know Chromatica's not an isolation album, but that's just a 2020 design trend. You know, Chromatica, Folklore, just a lovely picture, just a wide angle picture, Taylor tiny at the bottom, and these big huge trees. I think there's lots of filters because obviously the world isn't black and white. So, you know, but the picture's been altered in such a way where it almost looks unaltered. It's very strange. It's very weird to explain, but just doing these subtle design things is just really, really nice. So yeah, I think that is going to be a huge identifier of 2020 design, and I hope it continues. I really hope it continues because I think it's a great trend. But that is my view. Obviously, not everybody would agree. But yeah, if you agree with me or disagree, comment down below. But before I end this video, I have one thing to show. I don't usually do shameless plugs, but I have been working for a year and a half on a book. Because other than this, I'm a writer. So I'm a writer and freelance designer. Been doing them both freelance during the lockdown. And I finally have finished my third book. And here it is. It's The Enigma. It's called The Enigma. And I've designed the cover myself. I wrote the book myself. It's self-published, so I'm publishing it myself. So this is completely my work, and it's crazy to hold up. So sorry for the dog noise, by the way. They sound excited. So I went to London the other day and bought these are my first two books. This is my first book, this is my second book, and then this is now my third book. So I definitely like my colour schemes. I got the blue, I got the orange, and I got the pink. So vote on what colour I should have next in my next novel. So we shall see. But yes, that is it. My book, by the way, comes out on the 20th of August. You can pre-order the digital copy on Apple Books, and then the Kindle and paperback will drop on the 20th. So get those fingers ready and click that pre-order button. But anyway, apart from that, thank you for watching this video. I have been editing a ton at the moment. Now I've finished the book, oh my goodness, this dog is very excited. Anyway, I have been editing a lot of videos at the moment because I have finished my book, so I now have tons of time to edit. So keep an eye out. I'll be doing a lot more of these videos of me. I'll do a lot more videos like I did before, the new kind of like how-to videos. And yes, so I'm now going to go and have a lovely gin and tonic in the garden, enjoy the sun, and speak to you in the next video. Bye for now.